Hi, Twitch. Um, so I tried to go live earlier, and it didn't allow me because apparently there were bad words in my title. I tried getting rid of New Game Plus because I had a hunch it was related to that, which understandable. No, it wasn't New Game Plus. I thought it was the don't spoil for the new people, please. No, it wasn't that. Apparently the bit that was a bad word was post Shadowbringers. Can you explain that to me? Why was post Shadowbringers banned? Anyway. Like, yeah, as I said, like I thought the New Game Plus thing was like the offender, but nope. I am curious if it was either Post or Shadowbringers that was the crook. I had a hunch there would be a cutscene if I walked in here. Good thing I stopped. Oh, by the way,
Welcome back.
look at my
I
outfit.
expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophori's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
Good luck.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay.
Knitting.
After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
Are we tempered?
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
After the banquet, I believe. Yeah, after the banquet. Wait, no. Yeah, but near the end of the Dragonsong War, but wasn't that Minfilia as the mouthpiece of Hydaelyn though? That day in the Crysterium, I'm not counting. Like, I feel that was an illusion made by Elidibus. That's the closest I get.
When you regained her blessing, was it not? But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light. To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I am able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
Didn't she
During
say
my
she was
time
like
in the
very
First,
weak?
The Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo. You inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
Speechifying, what a word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. tread warily in Charlian. And do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
So yeah, oh, what's more? Oh, meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. If somebody could edit Gilgamesh, sorry, Greg, lurking in the background, that would be great.
Well, does this one meet with your approval? Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting. Though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Did I just see the Buster Blade, Cloud Sword? Or not the Buster Blade, Fenrir? Can't remember. Like, I thought I just saw one of Cloud's swords amongst the blades. Right. Before we do the final chapter, I just want to do something. What's the closest? We'll just go here. So, seeing as this is like the last pre-Endwalker chapter, I decided that we're done being the Dark Knight, and we're now gonna be something a bit more bright. There we go. Let's go back to Mordona. I had to go to a different town to get the glamour right. Oh, let me actually, now that everyone is present, let me tell you. Every time when I would go out of New Game Plus mode, so the reason why I was like making sure, like, oh, spoilers. Grahatia stood right here. Estinian stood right here. So, like, every time, like, when we were, like, about to finish a New Game Plus chapter, I was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. The boulder! I like that the boulder is still active. Who it is? Ah. Random Alamegan guard. Oh nice, the beast tribes are invited too. So, Istola, Fankrit. Obviously me. Okay, so Urion J is not gonna be there. Amerk will be there and I'd rather not be interrogated. Ba 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 ba. Oh, Grahatia's here too. Nice. That's the one person that I wanted to be here. God, imagine how Graha's feeling. Like, on the other side of the table is probably a lot more people he admires. Oh! It's the leader of the Sylphs. Nice.
Esteemed guests, you honor us with your presence. As there is much to discuss, let us begin.
Information on our taken brethren you have, yes? Hear it we would!
You make a good point, Bailey.
Beyond forgiveness these featherless ones are! With rivers of blood shall they pay. Freed our people must be!
We too would see your kin liberated. But ere we attempt their rescue, we must first find a means to negate the risk of tempering. Without that, we will be unable even to approach the towers, let alone contend with their defenders.
If all else fails, I've always found cannonballs quite effective.
Says the pirate.
And what of the prisoners? Would you see them slaughtered?
Think for a moment. Ponder, consider, think. If Merlwyb truly intended to bombard the towers, she would have done so by now. Remember, we came here to find a solution together, did we not?
I'm glad he defended Merlwyb, like based on yesterday's stream.
Y'Stola spoke of defenders. I but offered a means to clear a path, should you require it.
Given the enemy's capabilities, we will all need to play our part if we are to have any chance of success. For if any here should give less than their best, it will be to the cost of every living being on this star.
A paragon, the Empire, our very gods. How can we hope to prevail against such odds?
That our foe is formidable, none would deny. But our strengths are many and varied. In this chamber, I see masters of strategy, masters of magic, masters of the land, the air, and the sea. And together, there is nothing in creation we cannot overcome.
Damn right. Everyone's everyone's reaction.
What is it, Soulwalker? Do not express your passion thus.
Not... I
A
mean,
little
kinda.
friendly will outdo, perhaps. Suffice it to say, I am proud to be counted amongst Eorzea's finest. We Sahagin will play our part.
We kobolds have not forgotten the crimes the Overdwellers committed against us in the past. But today we look to the future as allies united in purpose.
Make mock of the Ixal the Paragon does! Turns kin into puppets! Pits brother against brother! Free them from his grasp, we shall!
As Patriarch Zadar will attest, the Scions have granted us a means to free your brethren from their thraldom. This boon we will gladly share, that your people might never be enslaved again.
We accept! We accept!
Praise me!
Except for the kobolds, the Sylph and the Amalja. I've got all the other Beast Tribes presents. I've got max reputation.
It's taken a while, but I do believe we might be one step closer to a world without primals. Would that Minfilia were here to see it.
We still have a long way to go, and we're going to need a lot more Porksies. But we're moving in the right direction.
If I may have your attention, there is one other point I would like to raise. As we can all agree, freeing those held captive must take precedence over every other concern. But experience has taught us that none save those with the capacity to resist tempering can hope to enter the towers unscathed. And even once inside, a still greater threat may yet await them, that which we call a primal. Needless to say, if we are to succeed, engaging with such foes can only ever be considered a last resort. And so I move that we seek to prevent them from being summoned in the first place.
Yes! Both prayer and ether are needed for the ritual. Should either one be denied, the summoning would fail.
Indeed. And so we must endeavor to discover the source of the ether on which the process depends. Do so, and it may present a way to halt the summonings, or perhaps even neutralize the towers entirely.
A promising proposal. While you are conducting your investigations, however, we will need to remain vigilant, lest the Telophoroi commit further abductions and summon primals ere we have the means to prevent them. To stand a better chance of keeping our enemy at bay, we would do well to coordinate our defensive efforts, sending reinforcements to assist our neighbors when needed.
We Amalja would have been overwhelmed were it not for our newfound allies. But say the word, and we shall come.
I see we are all in accord. But what are we to call this proud fellowship of ours? I submit that the honor of naming it should go to the scion whose brave efforts have done so much to unite Eorzea. What say you, my friend?
How about subscribe to Scott Jamie? I guess. Grand Company of Eorzea.
But that's the name I give.
A fine choice, for there is none here who does not love Eorzea.
Aye, in that we shall ever be united.
United in our gratitude for the realm that gave us life.
Then let it be recorded that on this day, the Grand Company of Eorzea was born.
On this, the day of my... Aw. He's not offended. He's like... Aw.
How long have we dreamed of this moment? And now that it's here, Oh, forgive me. Might we speak outside?
Excuse me. I'm happy that he isn't like annoyed that we're using his name. Like he gets it. Like he gets why it's called that. Hey, Morgan. Nice and early to here today. Remember the Crystal Braves? Mm-hmm. And seeing as this is the last chapter before Endwalker, I decided to switch to my Paladin and my Warrior of Light armor to show that I have cast away the darkness, and I'm now a true Warrior of Light again. So we're interviewing Crystal Braves members to see like what went right, what went wrong. Graha's coming too? Yes, please. Ah, yes. That did happen. Okay, so Alphino wants to know why the good members of the Crystal Braves, why they stayed. I'm sorry, I just want to point out I love the fact that Graha Graha was volunteered here, and like he's been with us ever since 5.4, and I just love that like the Scions are basically like, hey, go hang out with your hero. You have fun with your hero now. Oh, I've got a tiny announcement to make actually. Let me So, I don't know what exactly prompted this, but Twitch has been doing some like stuff emote-wise. Spoil the part of the announcement. So among other things is that instead of 1 emote slot, I now have 5. So as soon as I found out that I have those 4 slots, I messaged my what is happening? There are a lot of birds here. There's a lot of Omega and birds here. What the fuck is... What the hell? What the fuck is happening? Is a YouTuber here? I'm betting a YouTuber is here. Anyway, so I've got 4 slots now, and I immediately went to my graphics designer to work on emotes. What I will tell you is there's going to be another Noani. There's going to be another Noani themed emote. There is also there's gonna be 2 Sarah's themed emotes, and there's gonna be an Alpha themed emote. Anyway. Oh, and so for the longest time I wanted to show like appreciation to my graphics designer for making the emotes in the first place, and the thing was that I couldn't make him a VIP because like he was already a mod, but I've also heard talk that they're adding like a special badge to show like your support to like this is your emote maker, And like hopefully he's gonna get his own badge at some point. Anyway, end of announcement. Anyway, hang on, let's see chat here. My favorite streamer on Chaos. He's scanning. Okay, yeah, there's a streamer here. Well, have fun. Have fun, streamer. I don't care. The big meeting? Yeah. You think that's crazy, Morgan? I was watching Asmongold, like when he reached Heavensward for the first time. There were so many people on the server that nobody was able to get in. Like when he reached Heavensward, like everybody was waiting in Ishgard. Nobody could enter the city because Asmongold is so popular. Yeah, if you remember, she's the woman that tried to warn us, but like when we before the banquet, and when we met up like to the meeting spot, she was gone, and we like waited a long time, and she didn't show up, and it turns out she was captured by Yu Yu Hase. I like he mentions Tataru in the strength bit. We all have strength in our different ways. True. Yeah, especially Yu Hase, like he couldn't stop talking about money. Yeah. Oh my god. My game is lagging. My game is lagging because of them. My god. Oh my god. I need to travel. Oh my god. Where do I need to go? Lancers Guild. Well, I hope you have fun with your streamer. Yeah, I just it doesn't help that that's the I'm guessing the streamer arrived in Stormblood, and so everybody's like, "Welcome to Stormblood," which is great, but it is very cool. Yeah, like when I saw Asmongold reaching Heavensward, I wish I was a part of the crew that welcomed him into Heavensward. But yeah, like now that I'm just there casually, and I just realized I was probably right front and center. Like if the streamer was there, I probably spawned right in front of them. And I probably like ruined something epic. Like they should have probably like had that setup like further away from the Aephorite shard. Cause I think that was I think that was like my I wouldn't say annoyance, but more like sorry, coming through. I'm sorry. Yeah, true. Let us go to the Sylph. Wait, I can't. Wait. Why was I in Gridania? Why was I in Gridania? Just to pick up Graha and Alize? It's off to the Sylph we go. The lengths we travel for our friends? Yes. Hello, Sylph friends. Brave One and friends of Brave One. Should this one perform the customary dance of greeting? Oh god, are we gonna have to fight Ramu again? What's up, Alpha now? You couldn't read my handwriting? Charlian has sent an envoy? Fortuno Levailleux. I was actually here this morning doing the daily Sylph quests. If you get max reputation with the Sylph, you get the title Sylph Friend. To me, warriors of light. Daddy level you.
Elder Seedseer, I thank you for granting me this audience. I am Fortuno Levea, here in my capacity as representative of the Forum.
It is I who should thank you, Master Fortuno, for journeying so far and so swiftly. Would that our first meeting could have been under happier circumstances.
It has been too long, Father. You look well.
As do you both. Ameliance will be glad to hear that you are taking care of yourselves.
How is Mother?
She misses you terribly, of course, but is otherwise a picture of health. Circumstances apart, I'm grateful that our meeting has afforded me the chance to be reunited with my children at long last. And I believe I also owe you thanks for the hospitality you showed my father, Louiswa, during his sojourn in Eorzea.
All thanks we owe to him. In the days prior to the 7th Umbral Calamity, it was your father's tireless efforts which granted us a means to vanquish the Primals. Were it not for him, our strength would have been quite spent by the time the Empire arrived. That Gridania still stands is in large part his achievement. He was a great man.
He would doubtless have been moved to hear you say so. I must confess, however, that I opposed his decision to intervene. And my position remains unchanged.
To chart the course of history, not to change it. I am familiar with the Sharlayan stance.
It is more than that. It is our way of life. Who we are. But I came here not to deliver a lecture, but the Forum's answer to your request. Sharlayan will under no circumstances intervene in the conflict between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire.
Oddly specific.
May I ask for what reason the Forum has come to this decision? The final days spell the end not only for Eorzea, but the entire world.
The final days? Pray spare me your hyperbole. This conflict is no more than the latest in a series of petty squabbles between yourselves and Garlemald. One in which Sharlayan will take no part. If the final days were truly upon us, we would know.
Father, you must ask the Forum to reconsider. You may feel safe on your little island across the waves, but if you imagine the Telophoroi will leave you be, you are mistaken. They mean to kill us all, themselves included.
Alphino is right. We have seen what the enemy is capable of, the lengths to which they'll go. This is no time to turn a blind eye. If Eorzea falls, so too will Sharlayan. So if you truly love our homeland, you will join us. Now, before it's too late.
I thought you knew better than to raise your voice to your elders. It seems I was wrong. Wrong to ever let you leave, Sharlayan. I consoled myself that your time abroad would instill in you some hint of restraint, of discipline. But I see now that Eorzea has made fools of you both. Have you forgotten why it was that I so vehemently opposed your grandfather's departure?
Why is he so different to Louisoix?
For all his wisdom, his only solution was to go to war. Death, devastation, ruin. Even those who claim victory are scarred for life. What prize could ever justify such sacrifice? It is the duty of the learned to avert such tragedy. By fanning the flames of war, you forsake all you once held dear.
If looks could
I see
kill.
your friend shares your misguided ideals. But unlike her, you should know better. By espousing such barbaric notions, you subvert the teachings of Sharlayan and place all we have worked for in jeopardy. Alphino, Alisaie, as of this moment, you shall no longer bear the name of Leveilleur.
What?
Father. How you choose to live your lives is no longer my concern. If you wish to walk the path of ruin, I will not stand in your way.
Master Fourcheneau, while Sharlayan may have no intention of intervening in this conflict, we can still part as friends. Will you not stay and speak with us, that we might learn of Sharlayan's hopes for the morrow?
I have said what I came here to say. Any further discussion would be meaningless.
Father! Wait! Don't
I have
bother, Alisaie!
I have a theory.
How can you stand there and watch him walk away? How can you let this happen?
So, like, so I was thinking why Louisoix and Alphino and Alisaie were like we need to help Eorzea, but Fourcheneau is like stubbornly, and I mean stubbornly, like non-interference, like with no deviation whatsoever. Like, do you think he's tempered by something or someone? Or like, he's being controlled by someone? People... Well, yeah. People rebel against their parents, yeah. Maybe he's like... Maybe because Fourcheneau, like I've read about Fourcheneau, he apparently and this information is from like a book during the Realm Reborn time, so this isn't a big spoiler. But from what I know from Portiono is that he like idolizes the founder of Charlayan, and I think it's because Louis Sois questions the teachings of the founder. Like maybe Louis Sois wasn't a good dad after all. Maybe Louis Sois was kind of absent, and yeah, like maybe Fortuno, like maybe that's why he's so stubborn in like anything that has to do with his father's beliefs. He's like no, we need to adhere to the non-interference policy of Charlian. Although, like, having said all that, the one thing that I agree with what Fortuno said was the petty squabbles between Eorzea and the Garlean Empire. And the reason why I agree with that is because like the reason why like I agree with that sentiment is because it does look like on the surface it does look like that the final days is just another petty squabble of the Garleans and the Eorzeans fighting each other. But like, because he's like so stubborn about like not wanting to be his father, he probably like doesn't want to see beyond that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what's going on here. Anyway. Even going as far as to disown his own children. Like, damn. I like the fireflies here. I'll send it after stream, but I actually made adoption papers for Alphado and Alize. Yeah, obviously Alize and Alphano are gonna do their own things. Yeah, why did he show up in the first place? That's what I want to know. He came and went. Wait, they ignored her? They ignored everything she said? Like, so even the forum itself is like, we don't care? This is me, Jamie, saying like I've wanted to visit Charlian. Crazy thought. What if the founder of Sharlayan is a primal? Oh, speaking of tempering, I was thinking that we introduced the Porksea species, so there were no Porksies on the source until we introduced it from the first. Do you think that because we introduced Porksies onto the source, we will see, like, Fey magic more? Like, there's going to be, some creatures turning into Fey creatures? Yeah, like I was thinking on the same lengths as the introduction of magic in the near universe. Grave tidings, walking ones. Grave tidings. Zelvatol? The Cardinal Flats, really? Cackling robed one? Is that how they describe Daniel? Cackling robed one. Accurate description? Yes. Which, by the way, I think I like the voice actor. I think he was better suited for Daniel than he was for Asahi. With Asahi, his voice made him sound like very smug, but like with Daniel, it just fits the voice. Like it fits the character. Ever since Charles said that the disconnecting sign is a Pokeball, I can't unsee it. Oh hey Fordola.
Grunwald! I can't tell you how good it is to see you.
It arrived a lot sooner than expected, eh? The day I craned my neck up at you.
Only because you're sitting down.
Oh, damn it. Hang on. I can fix this. Dun 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 dun. Na da 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 da. So, how's everybody doing? There we go. Yeah, okay. Moving on.
Afraid so. The Chirurgeons say I may never walk again. Come on, Alfino, it could be worse. Besides, I didn't come here to dampen the mood. Quite the opposite. All I've ever wanted was to fight for a cause I believe in. But my fighting days are over. So I want you to fight in my stead. Be the hero I can't.
I am no hero.
That's what they all say, though. No one ever calls themselves a hero. Even the ones who eat primals for breakfast. It's for others to decide. Look, Alfino. You already are a hero. To me and countless others. We see you doing your damnedest to protect us all. And you're not alone, are you? There are people who believe in you, just as you believe in them.
I'm not sure I made the right choice. I'm guessing he was fine with that.
I know what's at stake, and how many people are depending on you. But I believe in you. Believe that you'll see it through. That's why I'm entrusting my dreams to you. Like Albert and Owley once entrusted their dreams to me.
There was a time when I would have borne the weight of such expectations without a second thought. But now, I know just how heavy that burden can be. To tell the truth, I'm beginning to wonder if I chose the right path. Sacrifices will inevitably be made for the sake of the ideals I uphold. Maybe I am not the person I thought I was. The person you think I am.
I wouldn't presume to tell you. But I will say this. In spite of everything, you've come this far. The road ahead might not always be clear, but you've never been one to give up or take the easy way out. And everything you do for others. For a brighter future. I'm proud to call you my friend. Well, I've said my piece, so I'll let you go. I know you've got more important things to be doing. Just give what I've said some thought, all right?
I shall, my friend. And we will meet again soon, I promise.
Nothing left for me to do but wave and smile.
You've got a pretty narrow view of what it means to be a hero, do you know that? You think they're all forged in the fires of battle? That it's all about being brave and killing villains? Alphino and the others will carry on their fight. But theirs isn't the only one. There are other ways you can make a difference. If you stop feeling sorry for yourself and put your bloody mind to it.
I like that Verdola is trying.
There's not much chance of me living the quiet life with you around, is there?
If you're content to twiddle your thumbs thinking of what might have been, that's your lookout. Then I reckon you've got some fight left in you.
And I reckon you might be right. If there's a way I can still help my friends, I'll bloody well find it.
Well, that was some news. Right. This is a very cool fight. That's all I'll say about it. So this is Selvatol. I think this is where we met the Warriors of Darkness. For the we met face to face with them, not at Ravana, but like here where we actually talked to them.
My fellow Scions, as I am sure you will have heard, we can expect no help from Charlian, nor are we any closer to discerning the Telophoroi's grand design. And now, our adversary moves against us in unprecedented numbers, compelling us to answer in kind. The outlook, in short, is bleak. Yet though our foes are many, and we but few, we may still tip the balance in Eorzea's favor.
Of course. We will do what we always do. Deal with the ones our allies can't. A less than daunting prospect, judging by your expression. Could it be that you've dispelled your lingering doubts, Alphino?
Oh, I doubt I ever will. But as my friends have kindly reminded me, I have come this far, and that must count for something.
Gods be good, Alphino. That's what we've been trying to tell you all along.
For one so bright, you can be remarkably dim at times. There is such a thing as overthinking, you know.
Might I suggest that we continue this conversation after the battle? It would appear that Telophoroi have already arrived.
I'll do what I can to cure the Tempered, but they'll have to be incapacitated first.
Have care, my friends, for none can say wherefore our foe did choose this fateful field to be our battleground. Whatever may transpire, pray grant him not the pleasure of deterring you.
Oh, we're all listening to the link pearls. Bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Let's give it our Ah. Alice and Graha take the fights to Telophoroi. Oh, am I Alice? Now I'm my favorite class. Yep. Okay. So Graha is currently a paladin. Nice.
me.
Whoa. I'm gonna heal you, buddy. I'm trying to do my own rotation on my red mage, but it's slightly different.
Just the beginning.
Yeah, this is my rotation. That's hilarious. Ah, okay. I get it now. Oh my god, was I supposed to heal him? Oh my god. And he just switched to white mage, nice. Van Daniel. Oh, I'm sorry, Cackling Robed One. Huh. The Horizon Zero Dawn looking spot. Defeat Lunar Odin. Oh, I'm Urion J. Okay. Why can't I... Interesting. Oh, okay. I'm with you now. I was just treating it differently.
I shall protect you.
Oh, what?
My turn!
Ah, okay. So that's what it does.
Away with you!
The best defense is a good defense!
Probably Bailey. Yeah, it's a good thing that, like, Astrologian is my main healer. For now. People are saying that Uron J is the hardest to do, which I can kinda get if you're not used to it. Because you're essentially playing a healer. Like, you're forced to play a healer. It's a good thing that I played an Astrologian for the majority of this playthrough. Ah, okay. Now it's just defeat him. And done. Odin down. Who else? Guahatian, Alize, Ravana. Oh! It's Graha time! Oh, he still has break. Nice. Break! Now, you have to say break when you cast break. That's a rule, especially if you're Graha. Oh my god. She needs healing. I like this music, by the way. It's pretty epic. it's Ravana's theme. Yeah. If you can find Ravana's theme, that's it. Break! Uh-oh. Break! Shit. Break! Oh my god, that was awesome. I want this fucking staff. Lunar Ifrit now. Yeah, back to me. You're now I don't know where it was, but I think it was when we were fighting Elidibus at the end of post Stormblood, where it was like you're now playing as Sarah Shed. Oh, you will fight as Sarah Shed. Nice. Can we make it? Oh, just in time. Oh god. I didn't see a circle. Ah, damn it. Ah, fuck. I used that too early. Or too late. Ugh. That's unfortunate. Alphino, are you gonna heal that, or...? Nails again. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god. Right. Actually, I just realized I as a paladin am also a healer. The whole time I could have healed the confluence as well. Ifrit down. Cackling robed one.
And thus another plan went up in smoke. I am beginning to see why Lord Xenos thinks so highly of you. Not that this changes anything, you understand. You have merely earned yourself a stay of execution.
I guess he did.
How fare the tempered?
We've treated as many as we can, but some were beyond help.
It's a shame that curing tempering is so draining.
Do not hang your head so, brave scions. Though not all of our captured brethren could be saved, we are grateful for those whose minds have been restored. You could do no more, and that is enough. So please hold your heads high.
should have been quicker. But I'll do better next time. Thank you for your kind words. They mean a lot.
A victory at great cost, but a victory nonetheless. We must stay strong and press on. Isn't that right?
You're damn right.
To the very end.
The moon. One brings shadows, one brings the night. Two-toned echoes tumbling through time. Fourth are wasted and cast aside. Fourth all-knowing, no end inside. One brings shadows, one brings the night. One brings future, no one survives. The road that we walk is lost in the flood. And damn it. There are wages of blood. On here the world end. Do we cast off tomorrow? Normally I skip credits, but I'm just gonna let this song play out a bit. Bailey and I have sat through this entire credit last time I played this. Oh, Jonathan Bailey. Jonathan Bailey voices Gratia. I think we pointed that out last time at Shadowbringers credits. One brings shadows, one brings the night. Da 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 about the past. Oh, riding home in hope. Oh, 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 da da da. One brings shadows, one brings the night. Right, I think that's enough. That's enough of the music. Ah, Amaric is here. Nice. Oh. Amaric is here to interrogate Estinian, isn't he? Why is that, Morgan? Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. Was he anyone you like in those shows? An episode of Doctor Who? Oh. I might have still been watching Doctor Who. Hmm. Graha? Aww. Yay, Estinian is with us until the end. I suppose I'll come. If it means I can have words with Fortuno. Fortuno, you and I are gonna have words. Now, my method is probably not what you should do in those situations, but I would like if I were to talk like if me Jamie would talk to Fortuno, I would immediately like point out do you really hate your dad? Like I would immediately like attack is maybe like attack is maybe the wrong word for this, but I would immediately point it out like, are you just trying to disagree with your dad here? Obviously in a more like concise tone, but yeah. Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom. So Xenos is gonna be a Reaper in Endwalker.
Those Aorsians certainly are a stubborn bunch. Though I suppose you knew that already. My plan to redirect the ether from Cartano came to a rather less than satisfactory conclusion. It was, in many respects, an abject failure. Which does, of course, raise the question of where we are going to procure the requisite amount. The obvious solution would be to draw on resources a little closer to home, though that would require our dreamer to dream a trifle more deeply.
Wait, what?
So be it. The dreamer will not complain.
What are they talking about?
Then let us begin the preparations at once.
So,
With the
in
gateway
this...
of the gods complete, all that remains is to gather the necessary ether, and our prize shall be within reach.
So the dreamer in this context is Xenos, but like, what are they trying to do? Are they making a primal?
The time has come to fulfill your heart's desire, my desire! To relieve those wretched creatures of their meaningless existence!
Very nice necklace.
While I await you, I shall drink a sea of souls and gorge myself upon the darkened moon. Then you shall come to me, all roiling rage and rancor. And the stars shall bear witness to our final contest.
What is that? Wait. Okay. I've got a hunch who that roar is. But I'll say that like when we're having our talk, like pre-Endwalker talk. But I've got a hunch who that roar is.
As I thought, the ethereal currents have been disturbed here too.
It was the same in Thanalan. Make that every location we surveyed.
And the strength of each current has diminished dramatically, far more than could be attributed to a natural occurrence.
What tidings bringest thou from Dravania?
We took a number of readings, and noticed that the closer we were to the tower, the lower the etheric density became. In short,
the towers are drawing upon the land's ether, which would explain how they were able to carry out the summonings.
Our allies must be informed of this. We should return to the Rising Stones and have Tataru relay our findings to them.
Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Hear me. Darkness comes. And with it, the end. The fate of the star is in your hands.
Everything all right back there?
At solemn dawn grim purpose shines in gazes cast toward moonlit sky. Thus does our final curtain rise, your steps to guide what end betides. Welcome to being up to date with the story. So as I was saying, Graha was chilling here, Ascidian was chilling here. Honestly, like, I think Graha was more of a spoiler than Astinian. But I'm glad that I still decided to, like, hide spoilers. Like, no matter what they were. But yeah, I bought an outfit specifically because I saw Graha's scarf and I was like, I want to join in. Hang on. There we go. Maybe I'll make that my background. But yeah. And Bailey, now you're no longer a weird time traveler. How great does that feel? I was planning on doing this today. Like my plan was to do this today, but as we have more time anyway, like I think I will be ending stream soon, and then so we will continue on Monday. We'll continue like the leftover stories. So what I have left in store. So it's definitely this, the Warring Triad. We're gonna do Eden, and this is the near crossover. This is the near crossover that I might consider thinking of doing. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. And then there is also side stories. So we'll like finish off this and this, because okay, so let me tell you what my plan is. So the Warring Triad, Rolemaster Quest, and the Void Calls are related to each other, and so that's going to be our like final like storyline, because I think that this and this stuff is going to be brought up again in Endwalker or maybe beyond. Like the subject of this, I think it's going to make a return. But yeah. and it took us a month and a half to catch up. Oh. Yeah, like as I said, like my plan was to show you the Warring Triad story, but like the point that we have reached now, like actually I can slightly hang on. The point that we have reached now is like we have like things to think about, like the finale of or not the finale, the main scenario quest. Like we've got stuff to think about, and I feel like modeling that with a story like the Warring Triad is a Heavensward raid, so it goes all the way back to Heavensward. I think that it will like model our theory crafting if we immediately like, oh, let's go back to this. Like let us appreciate that we finished we finished catching up to the story. If you would usher in the end, then with my all I shall oppose you. I love that the Warrior of Light appears in a way, like even though Elidibus is pretending to be him, I love that the Warrior of Light appeared in a way. You know, when I first started playing, well, when I first got to 5.3, and I was told that Elidibus inspires like Warriors of Light every now and then, I thought it implied that Elidibus was the original Warrior of Light. But then it turns out that he isn't the original Warrior of Light. He himself is a fanboy of the Warrior of Light. So he's basically me, but evil. What's this? Is that... What the hell? Is that a daily? Prime... Oh, is this the Crystal Tower? Yeah, okay. Never mind. I think that was related to the Crystal Tower. Ugh. I said that I was gonna end soon, but like I just wanna like sit down and like appreciate everything for a moment. Let me at least give you some music. So it's not like eerily quiet. Yeah. So I got this mount. This mount is based on the the airship in Final Fantasy IV. This whale. It's a scary looking well, but anyway. Oh yeah, we got this guy. Oh my god, that's scary looking. Actually, you know what we can do? I know what we can do. Oh no, hang on. What have I done? So, you know the music from Crystal Tower. You know the music from Alexander. You know the music from Omega. What if I tell you there's a dungeon that has all three of the music? I'm ready to die. I'll let you enjoy the music. I'll stop my singing. Welcome back, Bailey. So the music in this dungeon is memed, like is basically a meme, and there's a dev music band called the Primals, and they've done their version of this. It's pretty great. Probably. Especially because it's a meme. Dun, 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 dun. Ah. Oh, and Morgan, if you want this for your writing playlist, I believe it's called The Long Fall. I can find it for you, Morgan. Maybe if I find out what the name is, you can find it on Spotify. Oh shit! Made a mistake. Oh, this might be a wipe. Somebody just killed themselves? Okay, right. Normally, when we accidentally get all the ads, that usually means a wipe. But because I'm such a god healer, apparently, that didn't matter. I don't like tooting my own horn, and I don't like being prideful, but my god, that felt good. I'm just like what I'm doing right now. I'm attacking, but I also have to heal at the same time. But like when I'm a sage and endwalker, like that's gonna be so much more fun that I can just attack and heal at the same time. I put like a thing on the tank, and then I just like DPS away. I wonder if like parties like in Endwalker, a sage is going to be like the recommended in the party composition because they add more DPS to the group. Excuse me. Second boss down. There was somebody saying that the only thing I don't like about the twinning dungeon is that the boss fights interrupts the music. I'm ready to die. Wait, what? Thermocoil Boil Buster? Isn't that the kettle? Wasn't the kettle a thermocoil too? Are we fighting a sentient kettle? Alexander music. Look at this. This is a homage to the raids. So this is like a combination of Omega and Alexander with Crystal Tower technology. This was also another reason why I did the Alexander, Omega, and Crystal Tower raids, just so I could show this dungeon. Shit. Ugh. I got hit by something. That's not good. I hope I didn't screw myself. Might have. Okay, no. I can still fix this. Damn it. Nice. Oh my god. This is hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is gonna end terribly, I think. Yep. Okay, fixed it. Save. Uh-oh. Ah, come on. Again? Fuck. Right, let me just fix this. Well, that is fucked. That is so fucked. Well, that's unfortunate. More time for music, yes. Welcome back, Morgan. We just had a wipe. Unfortunate. Oh, hell yeah, Jack. Hello, Jack. I'm just showing, like, we basically finished the main story of Final Fantasy 14, and I'm showing this dungeon to show the music of this place because it's kick-ass. Oh no. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna move. Oh, no, no. Ugh. Okay, cool. That was worrying, but that's alright. Crap. I am worried. Yep. Uh-oh. Did it. God, that was intense. Ba 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 ba. Ah. That's a shame. Ooh, 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 ooh. Please, I want this. Oh my god, for the love of God, I want this. Damn it! Damn it, I could have gotten that for my Orchestrion. Aww. Right. You know, with that, I'm gonna call it for today. And then on Monday, we'll be doing. We'll just be finishing off some side stories. Starting Monday anyway. Like, I think we'll be done with like Final Fantasy 14 like on Wednesday, maybe. Who knows? But yeah, I think the week that is Endwalker release week, I think the days before that we will do some Spyro. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you Monday.